is time for Love Island Unpacked, right? And we are here unpacking it with a queen herself from last season. Her name's Cynthia and she joins me now. Hello, Cynthia.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. I wanted to say, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Love it.
Myfirstwig.com.
Because I was going to try them first.
They're
when
really
I was
good.
Really?
They're really, this is probably the best lace I've ever had in my life.
Because it's really giving.
It's gorgeous. It was really easy to
And was it
apply
already
as well.
dyed and everything?
Yeah, already dyed, pre-plucked,
Okay.
pre-bleached, all of that, yeah.
Okay, it's
yeah,
giving.
yeah.
Okay, so you was in the Love Island villa last season.
Yeah.
So it was it last year?
No, it was this year.
It was this year in January, wasn't it?
Yeah, January.
So
yeah.
you was in like February time,
Yeah.
weren't you? So you was there for Casa Amor.
Yeah.
Do Casa Amor girls get along straight away? Like, do you guys meet before you go in, or what? How does that happen?
I think it depends, to be honest. Obviously, I can't speak for all the other Casa girls, but from our season, we didn't meet beforehand. I remember sitting in like these tents, and they were, every time I tried to turn around, they were like, no, don't turn around, because obviously the other girls were driving through, and they wanted us to meet each other as we were walking in, not as like, beforehand.
Okay, so how many times do you film that walking in scene?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. So many times. Oh my goodness.
So you get to speak within that time?
Yeah.
with the girls?
We
Okay.
get to speak, but like we had to be super quiet as well, because obviously as we're walking in, the
the
villa
boys
is
are
literally
there.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they probably got a feel that you guys was like there
Oh,
already.
100%,
because it was,
yeah,
you
absolutely,
recorded, like 10
yeah.
times over. And then when you did get in, right, how long was you there for? Because I feel like back in the day, the Casa Amor was like a week, and now it's like 2 days.
It
I don't know
felt
what's
like
going
that,
on.
right?
Yeah.
It felt like that. This is what I thought. Obviously, me being naive, no.
Okay.
It was literally, I think we'd say maybe about 2 days worth of filming.
Okay.
And then it's, because you get a down day in between that. So really and truly, total is like 3 days, I think. And then 2 days of filming.
That's crazy though.
And then even the filming, it's because it's back and forth between villas. It's literally like maybe 2 hours max of filming.
Oh wow.
So you don't actually get that much time.
Yeah, you don't see a
No.
lot. So there was a lot missed out. We'll get to that though. We'll get to that, because I feel like there's some things that weren't said and there's some things that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you was in there for 3. This is crazy, because it's like, how is it a test when it's 3 days? Like 3 days, you can't hold yourself together for 3 days.
But you've got to think 3 days in there, obviously people's heads do turn, and 3 days in there, it's like, it's very intense. It's very, very, very intense. That's all you know. That's all you can do is talk to that person. So yeah, a lot goes on.
So you initially had your eye on Tom.
Did I?
Yeah, you said, when you came in, you said you have your eye on Tom. That's one of your people.
Did I? Goodness me.
That was one of your people that you wanted to.
Do you know what? Oh no. Do you know what it is? I think because Tom looks like the type of guy that I would go for on the outside. Like he's like my typical, very to the T type.
Okay.
But then when I got to know him, not that he has a terrible personality or anything. He's actually really, really funny. He's actually a really funny guy. But yeah, I just weren't feeling it. It just didn't click.
Okay, random question. This one, yeah. You won a challenge called Raunchy Races, right? Do you guys get to keep the trophies? Like, what happens with that? Because you win and then you get a trophy, you get like a medal or whatever.
Out of plastic.
So you don't actually want to keep them?
I don't think so.
They're just like pound and kind of vibe.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was just a random question, because whenever I see that, I'm like, okay, you've got this. Is it just for the TV, or do you take it home?
I don't think we can take it home.
Okay.
No, I don't think we can.
Okay, so it's not giving I'm winning anything.
No.
It's just giving I'm on a TV show. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you ended up having a connection with what's his name again?
Oh,
Casey. You know what? I always go to call him Spencer, and then I went to call him Stacey. I was like, no, it's not Spencer, or it's not Stacey, it's Casey.
Oh my gosh. Right. Yes, that
so
one.
let's talk about that and the straddle moment and all of it.
Yeah, I was very drunk during that straddle. I remember telling him, I was like, Casey, I'm really drunk right now. He was like, you should probably put your wine down. Then I was like, nah.
So you was, so it was wine.
Yeah.
You had the same drink the whole time, or was it like different?
They ask you every night, like, girls, what drink do you want tonight? And I'm not gonna lie, the wine in South Africa, magical. I've never tasted anything like it. I'm not a wine girl myself, but Chef Kiss, beautiful.
Oh, really?
Beautiful. I might have to ask them, where did we get this? Because it was actually really, really nice. But yeah, I had a red rosé. Yeah, it got me very, very drunk.
I know, it's having you straddling.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we didn't have that this season, did we?
No.
We didn't have a...
No, we didn't have a straddle moment.
No, we didn't have anything like that. Even like last season, like nothing.
Yeah, you're right, you
nothing.
know.
I was thinking, okay.
We had some good moments, don't get me wrong. But anyways, back to Spencer. Casey. Sorry. Back to Casey, right? So you ended up having a connection, kissing, having the straddle moment. It was given. I was thinking, okay, they're going to be together. He's going to bring back this beautiful girl to the villa. Cool. Then it got to the recoupling. And
Access denied.
Face card declined.
Yeah,
what
literally.
happened? What
Girl,
happened?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Because your face was telling us all like, no, like what's actually happening right now?
I was livid. That's why why the tears came, because I'm an angry crier. So like for me, I was fuming.
When you're frustrated, I'm the same.
I was fuming. Yeah. I was like, are you dumb? I was like, what do you think this is? Not a chance. But it is what it is. It happened. He picked whoever he thought was the best option for him, and then 2 days later, it wasn't the best option for him. So
you was crying. You know what? I feel like that part of Love Island I couldn't even watch because it actually broke my heart seeing you upset and crying like that.
I was fuming.
And then for them to start giggling or cackling or whatever they was doing, I was like, wow, like how did that make you feel? Honestly, I know obviously it's gonna make you feel sad.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? In the moment, I didn't even register it. Like in the moment, I didn't even register it because I was still like everything was going through my mind. I was like, what is happening? But now when I look back on it, I get that she wasn't laughing at me. I completely understand that. However, the principal was disrespectful. So technically, yeah, you were laughing at me because that time was inappropriate to laugh. And if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't have treated you like that, point blank period. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Obviously everything's cool, we're squashed, like everything's squashed, we're all cool now. But in that moment, I didn't even register it. It was Layla that clocked it. And that's when I was like, wait, what? She's laughing. Are you crazy? What is this? No. Like, what am I in, like living in the Twilight Zone? Like, what is this? And that's why I was like, obviously it's funny, innit? And a little bit my road came out.
Listen, I would have been cussing.
Literally, I was like, honestly, in my head, I was like, should I say something or should I not? And then I just held my tongue because I was like, if I say something, it's gonna be crazy.
But
so let me just.
It's not giving the man is not your own. That man that you have is not your own. That's what it's giving.
But even the question of, is it deep? That's disrespectful in itself as well, because then you're just disregarding the fact that I'm upset, basically. So even that question.
But they don't have no respect. That girl didn't have no respect. And I can say, I know you gotta be careful what you say, but she don't have no respect, honestly. And what happened to her. Yeah. So it is what it is, isn't it? Karma comes back around. And we'll talk about that in unpacking this season, because Karma has been coming back around this season. Anyways, I feel like at the recoupling, you was holding back. Like, I feel like there was some stuff that you didn't say. So what happened? What's the tea?
I was holding back.
What happened with Casey?
Do you know what? Look, I think we haven't spoken. We still don't speak. I think whenever we see each other at events, it's awkward. I think I'm just going to have to just be the one to squash it because it is awkward. And
but the thing is, he made you cry. Does he not feel bad?
Of course he probably feels bad. That's why he said
he
was sorry.
So why is he not trying to squash it? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
because
so
it's awkward. And I think, do you know what? To be fair to him, when we were at the reunion, I gave him energy like, don't talk to me.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I was like, he came in for a hug and I was like, don't talk to me. Like, nah, it's not happening. Because I'm going to have to, I've watched you talk about me in a disrespectful manner and you're going to come in for a hug. Are you mad? Yeah. So I get it. Obviously now I don't care, but before I cared. But a lot happened with Casey, to be fair. Like, we had really good chats. We spoke a lot. We spent a lot of time with each other. He was a cool guy. Like, we got on really well. We had a lot in common. And that's why I was kind of like, aside from the kissing and whatever, like, I genuinely thought that I was going to get picked because we did spend a lot of time in that villa. Like I said, it's only 2 days. And in that short amount of time, we spent a lot of time with each other. So when I heard I'm going to stick, honestly, you see the way this season when Tink, her eyes popped out, and the girls gasped. I'm telling you right now, when he said he was going to stick, the girls did the exact same thing. They were like,
no
what do you mean?
And the thing is, the girls don't get to see that reaction.
No,
because obviously they come through afterwards. So I don't know, I'd feel like egg, I can't lie, because why are you doing the most with somebody else and then you're trying to like, and when it's hostile afterwards and you can tell that the guy's done wrong, especially when we'll get into the new season anyways. But thank you for explaining your time in Villa. Would you go back?
100%.
Really?
100%. Okay. It was the best time of my life. Aside from that situation, it was the best time of my life. I'd do it all over again.
And then you're going to cook them cakes in there as well. You're going to make bacon.
100%. The boys kept actually asking me. It was so funny. We were like, I just need ice and sugar. Just get me the ice and sugar. And they never did, but it's fine.
How much do you guys cook in there?
Very minimal, to be fair. Well, actually, to be fair, when we were there, sometimes the boys would pick like, oh yeah, I just want to cook these sausages that are in the fridge. And then they would cook the sausages and then have that along with. Those boys could eat. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it. Tom, mountain of food. Kai, mountain of food. Finish it.
Wow.
Licked clean. And I'm like, what?
You know what? I'm just not feeling Tyreek. And everybody's just feeling so sorry for him. They're feeling so bad for him. And I'm just like, why do you feel bad for him?
He was embarrassed.
He deserves it though. We'll get to that. We'll get to that anyway. So who's your favourite couple from this season?
Listen, Whitney and Lachlan, you just need to win the show. That's
really?
it. Done deal. I'm set. That's it. They're winning. Done.
Really?
Watch. Come back 4 weeks time. They've won the show.
I like Lachlan. He's quite quiet. He minds his business and he just wants to get on
with
knowing
Whitney. He's cute as well.
He wants to get, like, he literally came in and said, I just want to get on with knowing her. Like, I was like,
yeah, he's like, so where was this on my season?
I know.
Where was it?
I know, it's really disrespectful.
I don't understand.
It's really disrespectful.
I'm literally screaming at the TV, screaming at my mum, screaming at my brother. Like, why was I on season 9? I don't understand why this happened.
But you will come back because you want to, right?
Well, I'd want to. Whether they ask me is another question.
It will come. So your favorite couple right now is Whitney. Whitney's great. Honestly, Whitney's I love Whitney. She's perfect.
Everything and more.
She's perfect.
Everything and more.
She came in, she knew what her line was going to be. Yeah. I'm going to make money off of giving.
Even when Catherine was screaming, she was like, Catherine, we don't do that.
True. I remember that.
She was like, Catherine, we don't do that.
That was the
day before. She was like, Kat, calm down. Like, we don't do that. Just I
was like, Whitney, please, because you're right.
Even yesterday when she was like, she basically told Tyreek, why have you got the thing tattooed on your arm if you're not going to listen to it?
I couldn't believe she quoted his tattoo for him. I was like, excuse me. This was like,
it's giving auntie. It's giving auntie. I love her. I absolutely love her.
Okay, so that's your favourite couple. What do you think of Jess and Sammy at the moment? That's it. Really stretch. Like they're stretching it.
I literally don't know what to say.
I know, and I feel like Sammy uses her as a walkover because he knows that she don't want to leave.
The one thing I don't like about the situation, I think Jess is stunning. Yeah. Jess is absolutely beautiful.
And she has a banging personality.
Yes, yeah. Even yesterday, the what was she wearing? The bikini that she was wearing, that one piece. I was like, where is this from? I was on my threads like, where is this from? Like, I need to know where it's from.
You'll find out. You'll meet her anyway.
But what I didn't like about the Sammy and Jess situation is Sammy's basically like, I'm working to be more attracted to Jess.
He keeps saying that as well. He keeps saying that she's not my normal type. I wouldn't usually go for her. Like, it's like,
what do you mean?
It's giving embarrassing.
Why
are you doing that to her?
You obviously can't see a pretty girl.
And I don't feel like he says that to her face either. Like, so she doesn't know until she watches back. She will never know that he's saying these things about her. And it's like, would you want to stay with a man that's like that?
See, this is the one thing I was worried about watching Casa back and seeing what Casey would have probably said about me. So I was nervous because it's like,
so you did watch it back. What did he? Was there anything in there that
there was nothing bad? No,
yeah.
it was all positive.
Yeah.
So
still, I don't know. He still doesn't make sense to me. He's not making any sense.
He was there for the holiday, man.
Literally, he's not with anybody. And honestly, I think he was in love with one of the guys from the season. I can't remember which one. Was it Tom?
Yeah, because they're like best buds. Tom and Will.
See, I can't even. Yeah, no, yeah. It was the farmer.
Will.
Because he was in love with the farmer 100%. I don't care. Anyways, so Sammy kissed 2 girls. What did you think of that? Because Tyreek was egging everybody on to kiss the girls, and I was like, what's going on?
I mean, look, in there, you're showing saliva anyway, so.
No, see what I mean? You're being too nice. Tyreek was doing the absolute most. He was moving like a puppet master.
Who told them to listen?
Okay, I hear that. They don't have a backbone, but at the end of the day, it's not flipping Tyreek says. Like, it's giving Simon says. Like, what's he actually doing? But he's going up to everyone, kiss this one. Cool, you kiss that one now, kiss this one next. Like, what is he doing? What?
They didn't have to listen.
And then Karma comes and hits him when his girl doesn't even come back for him. Good.
Not him saying I should have kissed them all. That's what he said.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that he said that.
He was like, I should have kissed all of them. I was thinking, this is a guy that you need to stay away from.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's unserious. Yeah. Like, he's unhinged, childish. Man. Unhinged. Childish. So what did you think of Ella and Uzi? Do you think they're a cute couple? What do you think?
I think they're a cute couple, but I do feel like Ella kind of picked him just because she was worried that Ty was going to pick someone else.
100%. And you know what? She doesn't know what's best for her. Like, I'm looking at Ella. I'm like, listen, this man is good for you. He's mature. He's minding his business. He wants to know you. Yeah. Tyreek, you've had to force him to get to know you. And he still wants to get to know other people every minute. Like, do you not know them? Like, you know their hair color, you know what does get to know even mean at this point? Because
I feel like it's one of them ones where when you're in that villa, right, when someone new comes in, if you're not closed off, and closed off technically in layman's terms is like exclusive. If you're not closed off, then it's like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to get to know this person. What's stopping me?
I hear that. And he kept saying, oh, we're closed off, so why did you pick that?
But she was closed off.
She was.
She pushed him to close off.
True.
And so he did.
True. Yeah, it is her fault. At the end of the day, it's her fault. And I understand why she was crying, because she ruined it for herself. She ruined it for herself completely.
Man said he's going straight back. He said, I'm going straight back.
Scott.
Yeah, he's cute,
Scott,
man.
Because I heard you have a little crush on him.
He's cute. He's cute. But then I saw what year he was born and I was like, oh, I think he's born in like 2000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
it's okay. I can do with it. He's 23. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2
I can
years.
do with it. It's
yeah,
fine.
That's fine. That's fine. We're
fine.
talking like he's like,
yeah,
like he's here. Catherine dumped Scott, man. I was actually a bit upset about that.
I was gutted because where was this in my season? Like, my man waiting for me? Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't know if he was waiting for her or if he just didn't find a connection. I feel like he didn't find a connection. I feel like he would have still been open to getting to know her and the girl that he found, but he just didn't find anyone in there. That's why.
Maybe.
He didn't outwardly say, "Oh, I'm not searching." There was no one in there that vibed with him.
Maybe, but you never know. Amber could have been speaking to him and she could have liked him, but then could have swayed
only showed 2 hours out of the day.
This is what I mean. So it's like,
we need to see more Love Island. We need to see more.
Yeah. Casa needs to be longer, realistically, I think. But then I guess that's the whole point.
It used to be longer. I'm convinced that
it was. I was talking to Belle Hassan and she was like, yeah, it was a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think people stopped watching it as much when it got through the week because there's some parts of Casa that is a bit boring.
I think it should be maybe 4 days and there should be challenges. I think it should be spiced up. Idea that I had, I was like, instead of bringing like new cast members in for Casa, why don't you bring back people from previous seasons of Casa to come back as Casa?
Because there's so many people from Casa that just get dashed. Yeah. But then those are the boring ones. We was talking about that earlier off air. Yeah. There's a lot of boring people in Casa that don't get shown. Yeah. For a reason, because they're boring. Yeah,
they won't show chats if it's dry.
Yeah. They won't show. And I don't blame them. I don't want to watch it.
No one wants to watch that.
Bad people don't want to watch Molly at the moment. What's your opinion on that?
Okay, so my opinion is obviously, look, she's a really pretty girl and I think she has a great personality, banging body. Like I think she's a great girl. However, I do get why people are angry because it's like, hold on, she had 10 toes in the United of Kingdoms. She was eating a Greggs sausage roll. Yeah. She was on her phone posting on her social media. She got to see what Twitter was saying. She got to see what Instagram was saying. That's if she didn't have a chaperone to control that. I don't know. No one knows. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's giving game player. So I think I get why people are annoyed about it. But I think we should just keep our mouth shut and just watch the show.
But then there was a rumor about her mum being a producer.
It's
and I started to believe it.
It's a lie.
Someone came out and said it was a lie. I was like, guys, what are we doing? We're just speculating around here. Like, what's actually happening?
It's not that deep, man.
Apparently her mum used to work for ITV.
No, it's not that deep.
No, I think she was on a cooking show or something way back and everyone's now convinced that she... I don't know. Honestly, no one cares. But everyone's calling Catherine mean. And I don't know if she's actually being mean or not.
I don't think she's being mean, but I think the way she's handling the situation, like with the shouting and all of that stuff, is not the way to handle the situation. Same time, I kind of don't get where Scott is coming from. I get that, you know, he's embarrassed and hurt that she came back with someone else, but I also think you guys weren't closed off, and I think it's one of those ones where you need to give her the chance also to get to know someone, because like she said, you did get the chance to know Leah, and who else was it? Someone else.
To be fair on Scott, he didn't get the chance to get to know Leah for that long. That's because he didn't. Because he really
and
he was a bombshell.
Catherine.
It wasn't like they was already in there and Leah came in.
Yeah, no, he was really into Catherine. Into Catherine. So I get it.
I don't know, Catherine, you should have kept it open. Keep the door open. Just like Ella, keep the door open. Like whenever it's the other way around, the guys manipulate you to a point where it's just like, look at Tyreek, he's like, you got 1 day to talk to him. Like, what's going on? Like, why is it not fair?
I just don't see it with Elon. I can't lie. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Really?
I don't see, like, obviously, again, like, there's only so much of a conversation that we can see throughout the course of the day. Like, it's 24 hours and you've got an hour show, right? So I get it. But, like, all I hear him tell her is, like, she's beautiful. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it. I don't hear
but maybe they have good chats because they look like they're comfortable with each other.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. It looks really relaxed. The conversation looks like it's flowing. It's not boring. I'm not bored when I'm watching that.
No,
do you know what I mean? Whereas Molly and Zach, I can do without. They're a bit boring to watch. I don't know. They're a bit boring to watch when they're in the villa. On the date, it was cool. But when they're in the villa, I just don't know why. I don't know why. Because I think he was thinking about the date in it. The date was alright.
Yeah, the date was cute. The date was cute.
It just wasn't giving what I feel like it was.
I think as well. I think what was meant. I think with Molly coming back, that twist was like everyone. I screamed. I can't lie. I screamed. I was like,
I know.
What do you mean?
But I saw the speculation on Twitter, so I was ready for it. I wasn't like too shocked.
Yeah. Well, I don't really. I'm not on it like that. Okay. So I was like,
it was in the newspaper too. It was like her bags are packed.
No. I was like, when I saw her with the Greggs in her hand and in the United of Kingdoms, I said, she's not coming back. They won't allow that. There's no way. And then I saw her back. I said,
I know.
What do you mean?
It was a good twist though.
It was a good twist, but I don't think it hit the way it should have hit, because you just went straight back to Zach anyway. There was no groveling. There was no nothing.
Yeah.
So
it was not given.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Montel. I forgot about Montel.
Yikes.
Montel.
Yikes.
He has no backbone, because why is Tyreek telling you to kiss and you've gone and because he didn't want to in the first place.
He literally said it. He was like, I like her, but not enough to go and be lipsing her up. And he was like, just do it anyway.
And he goes and does it. And it's just like, you literally had a game plan in your head. He thought to himself, you know what, I'm just going to stay loyal to my girl. Tyreek now tells you to do one thing and you're literally flipping over backwards. I don't understand what's happening here. And then he's crying after saying, oh, why did I do this? I don't know why I done this. Because Tyreek told you to. That's why you done it. If Tyreek tells you to, do you know what I mean? Like, your mom tells you from young. If Tyreek tells you to da-da-da-da, are you gonna da-da-da-da? No, you're not supposed to anyways.
But you did. They both did.
And now look, and what's the girl's name that he's with? Sorry, Leah. I'm so bad right now. Leah. She's gonna take him back. 100%.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. It's a mistake, but I can't wait for movie night till when the girls can see what Tyreek was doing.
But babe, I'll be real. Like, movie night doesn't give them any. It doesn't do anything.
I feel like it won't. They'll still be in their couples, but I want them to see.
I wonder what they're gonna play from movie night though. This is the thing, because like obviously last season was a little bit different because it was like, yeah, you've got to play this, and this. This season, I'm like, I don't actually know what you lot are gonna play. Like,
they're gonna play the Sammy's 2 kisses. They have to play that one after the other. Because he kissed them in the same place, one after the other.
Amber was silly though when she asked, oh, you haven't gone and kissed Gabby, have you? And he was like, no, not yet. And she was like, what do you mean not yet? What do you mean, what do you mean? He said what he said, and he didn't stutter when he said it. He said not yet, and he's going to do it.
I feel bad for her though, because she seems like a girl who's got her stuff together. Do you know what I mean?
Even like on my threads, I was like, Sammy, why did you bring her back if you're just going to be doing this? Like, she was trying to have a conversation with you. You weren't even listening.
He's all thinking about Jess, but then at the same time, I don't think he wants Jess that much either.
I don't think he does. I think she's gorgeous.
Jess needs to be with someone better. Honestly, Jess needs to find somebody else, but she won't open her mind to somebody else. Just like Ella, they're just stuck in these toxic relationships. But when you're dead set on
someone in that place, it's very difficult to stray away unless something like major happens. Like major happens. So
I guess just until tomorrow. Because who watches Unseen Bits? Not me.
I don't.
Sorry.
I don't.
I really don't.
I was very surprised. Listen, I was very surprised on how much airtime I actually got on that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very surprised.
I was even Bits?
Yeah, I was on Unseen Bits as well. It was about the straddle. I was like, we literally came down from the terrace and I was like, tell me why I straddled him, and all the girls were like, so yeah, I'm very surprised I was on Unseen Bits.
Yeah,
very
that's
surprised.
So crazy. Okay, I'm gonna start watching it when I have time, because
it
just
funny,
feels so like I'm trapped in this Love Island thing now. Like, I cannot sleep. I cannot eat.
But this season is really good. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, same. Yeah. It's quite good. It's not as good as obviously the Molly May Amber season.
No.
But I feel like they're getting back to that now. Yeah. The producers, whoever they fired, well done. Okay? Because it's making sense now.
I literally messaged one of the producers. I was like, who is the series producer of this season? I need to know. This is good.
Exactly. There's a few shows that we need in the UK, but we won't speak about that right now. We need a Love and Hip Hop. We need a Real Housewives. Yes. We have Real Housewives with like Cheshire or something.
Blind.
Oh, are we?
We're getting a Love is Blind.
Okay. We've got Married at First Sight, which I'm enjoying very much.
I'm tempted.
That's a good show.
I'm tempted.
That's a good show.
Seems a bit ruthless though.
That's a good show, but I like it. It's real drama. Like Love Island, when you're watching it, you're like, okay, this is drama. Then when you get to Married at First Sight, you're like, okay, this is real drama.
The Australian one is different.
Cyclone Cyril, I love that girl. I love her. Anyways, before you go, can we talk about your baking, your life?
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, I decided to go full time into my baking now. So I am a baker. I've been baking for since 2019. The business is called Sinful Treats. I make cakes.
Spell it out for them.
CYNFUL and then treats. So like Sin, but because people call me Sin City, I call myself Sin City.
Go on, yeah.
So, you know. But I make cakes, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, celebration cakes, cookies, all of that good stuff.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah. And that's your full-time thing.
Yes,
now. I love that for you, that you can even do that full-time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's fun. I enjoy it. Obviously when they say when you have a hobby and you know
make it your real job,
you don't have to work a day in your life. So
love that for you. And then we might see you back on Love Island baking again. So
well, I mean, again, this comes down to if they want me back. So and I just don't feel like
I'm back.
Well, I don't feel like I'm that prominent enough to go on the show again.
You're here.
I don't know. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe if they ask me.
Yeah. Before you go, let's talk about this water bottle because you.
Oh my god, Love Island water bottle. Yeah, I've kept it, man. This has been.
Is it actually good though?
It is actually good. Yeah.
Okay, because I was saying to you I might get one, but I'm not gonna get one. Let's be real, it's actually too expensive. But you know, they might gift me. Why not?
It is a good water bottle.
Yeah,
it is a good water bottle.
It looks good, and I like
it
the
leaked
water
in my car though. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
So
maybe
like you have to like loosen it a little bit. Sorry, God, I definitely am not going back on the show then. If they're not going the way I'm advertising it. It's a good water bottle. It is a good water bottle.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I've really enjoyed this actually. I've got to get you back on soon. Maybe for like another season. I'll get you back on.
100%.
Well, when you go back on,
you keep saying this, and
I just feel like it's coming.
Know.
I feel like it's coming.
Maybe.
I feel like it is.